Javier, Lawrence, Mother is a very challenging movie for the audience, and I can imagine for you as an artist. How was your preparation? How was the set of this movie?
Our preparation was massive. We had a 3-month rehearsal process in a warehouse in Brooklyn, where we had the whole house, in a chalk outline, and we were working with the cameramen who were there, which is, I think, unheard of, to be rehearsing, because the camera language is its own language in the film. Darren stuck to a very strict, not to use this word again, but language with the camera. So it's very important for the cameramen and us to kind of start to move as one and almost choreograph. And also every day we talked about the film and the themes and the metaphors, and we just went deeper and deeper into it. So it was the most I've ever prepared for a movie.
Yeah, me as well. Yeah, sure. It was a great gift to have that time to know each other and be there, focus on what we want to tell and how we want to tell it. Yes.
The movie changed a lot during the length, from almost a theatrical piece to action. Mm-hmm. So how do you follow as actors this changing, above all your character, Javier? You are constantly changing mood. We are with you and against you.
Yeah, that contradiction in my character, I think, is important to experience, because you don't know how to read him, and that's important to understand her character even more. And in a way, we want to follow her. We want the audience to really be her, and through her face, through her eyes, to see what's going on in that house. And I just follow orders, in the sense that I know that when you work with someone like Darren Aronofsky, you have just to give up and say, okay, what do I have to do in order to help you, to tell your story, because you have a vision. So, and then you try.
I read, Jennifer, that you thought a lot for this movie about the idea of muse and the fact that men have used women as a muse in art. So can you talk a little bit about that, and if you felt a muse for this movie, or it was a good feeling or not?
Well, I think that the way that my character is a muse for Javier's character is that she almost worships him. He's this creator, he's this writer, he's so powerful, and she really just wants to be there to service him, and that's how their relationship works. And it's not until she gets pregnant and has a baby that she serves a bigger purpose, and that starts to affect their dynamic.
And is your feeling about to be a muse, you think of that, or never in a movie?
I don't think I've ever been like, I'm a muse. I mean, if somebody, I don't know. I was just focused on the work.
Okay. The movie is rich in themes. We talk with Darren now, but one of the themes I experience very strong is this idea of the artist that gobble up the man. So this artistic aspect of his life that take the privacy. Mm-hmm. As actors, have you ever had this experience? Not so extreme, but you thought of that?
I think it's something that you have to be aware of, for sure, in the sense that unconsciously can take so much place in you that you don't realize, and people can warn you like, hey, watch out this, watch out that, and you don't realize, and when you do realize, maybe it's a little bit too late, and you have to go backwards and say, what happened, what has changed in my behavior, in my own being that has, since I didn't have that success or that echo, that I don't know, but I think in this movie the conception of that work of art is bigger than I've ever experienced in my own life. So I don't have anything to do with the person I play. It's huge what he does. It's huge what he intends to do.
And about fans, because in the movie he has this so big people, their hearts so invading. Have you, Lawrence, have you, Jennifer, have this experience of to be two people intrusive in your life?
I'm so incredibly grateful. I'm able to do what I love because I have the support from the fans. But it's also important for me to separate and know that they love a character and they loved a movie, but they don't know me. So I think it's important to not walk through the crowds going, God, they love me, because they don't. It's a job, and it's very fickle. Sometimes they love you, and sometimes they hate you just for getting out of your car and walking into a restaurant.